Hi everybody, this is Karen from So Creative in Ashland, Oregon. And today I thought I would show you how I go about mitering corners the easy way. So this is a mitered corner on a quilt. And what I do is if I have stripes or any kind of fabric that I want to go around a corner instead of butting up against it, I'm going to make sure that my fabric goes a lot further beyond the end of my quilt. You have to make sure that whatever the width of your stripe is, that you allow at least that much, maybe a little more, beyond the length of your fabric. So this is a pretty wide stripe. You can see I've got a lot of extra hanging over the edge. One of the important things to do is when you're sewing the stripe onto the quilt top, make sure that you stop 1/4 of an inch in on either side so that you have a little bit of wiggle room when you go to do your mitering. So what I do is I take it over to my ironing board. After I have sewn the stripes on, I iron out toward the stripe, and what I do is I lay this flat on my ironing board and then I fold it diagonally so that I get a nice little fold right here, and I can line up these two fabrics exactly one on top of the other. So you can see how I'm doing that. They're even here and they're going to be even here. Okay, so now I'm going to gently open it up and I can see where those stripes meet and where I'm going to want to iron. So once I get them meeting perfectly, then I'm going to hit this piece of fabric with the iron so that I press it really, really nicely. And without moving it from the ironing board, I'm going to open it or close it back up again. And you can see my ironing line. Now I'm going to take my pins and I'm going to pin right along that line so that I know where I'm going to stitch. So sometimes it's really nice to use flower head pins, which I don't have right now, but they lay really nice and flat. Then I can open it up one more time and check and make sure it's the way I want it. If I'm a little bit nervous, I will baste along here before I use a tighter stitch. So once I've sewn it, I'll go back to my ironing board and iron it really flat and make sure it's what I want. And then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch away from my stitching lines. So all of this goes into the scrap heap. And I like to iron the seam open at that point. So I'm ironing the quilt top toward this seam. I iron the seam open and it lays really nice and flat. This is a really beautiful panel that we just got in. Perfect for the holidays. If you're looking for a really quick and easy one, all I did was add the outside borders. We will have kits for this on our website. They're gonna go fast. And I have to tell you, this is fabric that I cannot reorder. So if you love, love, love this, hit our website really fast and go for it. Thanks for watching.